What really happened in the Kobe Bryant crash just a few years ago? Hey everyone, Jason Schappert here of MzeroA.com, and welcome into our series of Hindsight. Hindsight is looking back. Hindsight is looking at NTSB reports, and again, I hate talking about accidents that lead to fatalities, but I believe we're doing the pilots and the passengers a disservice if we're not learning from what happened with that. And for this one, we're looking at one that I'd imagine everyone heard about, and that is the Kobe Bryant crash. And I know this is related to helicopters, and we mostly speak about fixed-wing aircraft, but there is still so much we can learn, even as fixed-wing pilots, most of us, learn about from the facts of this. And what you'll learn, and what I speak about so often, is accidents don't just happen, right? Airplanes don't just fall out of the sky. Helicopters don't just end up in the side of a mountain. There's always a chain of events that build up to this. And our chain of events starts, in this case, the day before with some text messages. Let me read them to you. This is actually a group text with Kobe, the charter broker, Kobe's driver in Camarillo, who's driving him to his academy where they're going to watch the basketball game. Also Ara, who is the pilot of this helicopter. So this is a big group text because they had made this flight. Ara, the pilot, actually made this flight 10 times with Kobe, but Island Express had several pilots, and Kobe made this trip frequently. He used helicopters as a means of time travel to save time to get around and beat LA traffic. Let's look at these text messages starting the day before. This is the charter broker. Weather look okay tomorrow? Ara, the pilot, just checked. Not the best day tomorrow, but not as bad as today. The broker advised, weather could be an issue. Ara, copy. This is now the next day, so 7:30, the day of the departure. They're taking off about 9 a.m. So this is 7:30. Ara, looking okay. The charter broker, I agree. The driver at the destination in Camarillo, who's picking everybody up, just started raining lightly here. After some time goes by, the broker, land? Question mark, asking now the driver, have they landed yet? The driver, not yet. 13 minutes of silence go by in this group text. The broker, Ara, you okay? And that's what starts our NTSB report. On January 26, 2020, at 9:45 Pacific Standard Time, a Sikorsky S-76 Bravo helicopter, November 72 Echo X-ray, collided with hilly terrain near the city of Calabasas, California. The pilot and 8 passengers were fatally injured, and the helicopter was destroyed by impact forces and fire. The flight was a VFR flight from John Wayne Orange County Airport, SNA, to Camarillo Airport, CMA, Camarillo, California. ATC Communications and radar data indicate the flight departed SNA at about 9:06 Pacific Standard Time. November 72 Echo X-ray proceeded to the north-northwest at an altitude of about 700 to 800 feet mean sea level, under visual flight rules.
Yes, we can maintain special VFR action for special VFR transition on the 101 westbound 2.
November 2 Echo X-ray, hold outside Burbank Class Charlie airspace. I have an aircraft going around.
2 Echo X-ray holding.
It's going to be a little bit. I got a citation on a 9-mile final, and then the go around that I just had is going to be turning base to final in about 3 minutes.
Okay, we'll continue holding 2 Echo X-ray.
November 2 Echo X-ray, and for your planning purposes, you can expect to transition to the north side of the airport. I just spoke with Van Nuys on the line, and they've got multiple IFR departures coming off of runway 16, so you can expect to follow the 5 north and cross that way.
2 Echo X-ray, no problem.
317 Papa Burbank Tower. You can expect a few minutes. I got a special VFR helicopter I need to get transitioning. He's been holding for about 15 minutes. South, northwest, follow the 5 freeway, maintain special VFR conditions At or below 2,500.
Maintain special VFR at or below 2,500 I-5 northbound to Echo X-ray.
Number 2 Echo X-ray, roger, and you're cleared through Burbank Class Charlie surface area from the southeast to the northwest.
Copy that, we'll maintain special VFR, copter to Echo X-ray.
X-ray for your transition to Camarillo, did you just want to follow the 118?
118, and then we'll loop around Van Nuys to catch the 101 to Echo X-ray.
Number 2 Echo X-ray, roger. Number 2 Echo X-ray, continue following the 5 northwestbound to join the 118, and then Van Nuys will work you through. Radar services terminated. Remain that squawk. Contact Van Nuys helicopters 119.0.
2 Echo X-ray, switch you to Van Nuys. Van Nuys helicopter 2 Echo X-ray with you for the special VFR transition. We are currently at 1400.
Helicopter 72 Echo X-ray Van Nuys Tower. Wind calm, visibility 2 1/2, ceiling 1,100 overcast, Van Nuys altimeter 3016. Cleared into Van Nuys class Delta, northeast of Van Nuys along the 118 freeway westbound. Advise when you're in VFR conditions or when you're clear of the Van Nuys class Delta. Transition at or below 2,500 permitting.
2 Echo X-ray, advise in VFR condition, and then we'll stay on the 118, we're currently at 1400, and we have 0235.
Helicopter 2 Echo X-ray, thank you. And once you clear Van Nuys Delta, did you want to talk to SoCal?
Affirmative, 2 Echo X-ray. Tower for 2 Echo X-ray, can we go ahead and start turning to the southwest close to 11?
Helicopter 2 Echo X-ray, approved. And are you transitioning in VFR condition?
VFR condition 1,500, 2 Echo X-ray.
Helicopter 2 Echo X-ray, thank you. Contact SoCal now 134.2 for flight following 34-2.
34-2.
X-ray ident. So X-ray, yeah, you're still on a 1200 code. Are you requesting flight following? Two Echo X-ray, what do you say intentions? 2 Echo X-ray, you're still too low level for flight following at this time. Two Echo X-ray, SoCal.
Radar and ATSB data indicate the aircraft was climbing along a course aligned with Highway 101. The aircraft reached 2,300 feet mean sea level, approximately 1,500 feet above the highway, which lies below the surrounding terrain, and began a left turn. 8 seconds later, the aircraft began descending and the left turn continued. The descent rate increased over 4,000 feet per minute and the ground speed reached 160 knots. The last ADSB target was received at 1,200 feet MSL, approximately 400 feet southwest of the accident site. The pilot, age 50, who worked for Island Express for about 10 years, according to FAA records, held a commercial certificate with ratings for helicopter and instrument helicopter, as well as FAA instructor certificates for instrument and ground instruction as well. At the time of his last medical application, he reported 8,200 hours of flight experience and logged 1,250 hours in the S-76 helicopter. The NTSB determined that the pilot's decision to fly in visual flight rules in instrument conditions resulted in spatial disorientation and loss of control. How does a multi-million-dollar helicopter with a pilot with over 8,000 hours experience spatial disorientation, essentially CFIT, controlled flight into terrain, a little bit of that in there as well? And it all happens when we push our personal minimums, when you feel you have to be somewhere. And I don't know, and unfortunately, no one is here to speak up, but could you imagine the pressure of having one of the NBA greats and his daughter sitting behind you, feeling that you have to be there? I don't know what that pressure feels like, but that's tough to say no sometimes. And I've been in situations where it's hard to say no to the boss. It's hard to say no when my rent was due. It was the 31st of the month and the rent was due tomorrow. And I only got paid when that propeller was spinning. It's hard to say no sometimes. But there's so much that we can learn from this, that even the professional pilots are not immune from making mistakes. In fact, you look at accident data, student pilots don't make up the NTSB reports. The NTSB reports are made up of instrument-rated pilots plus that make up the NTSB reports. No one is immune to bad weather. Mother Nature has an odd sense of humor with that just when the weather is looking good, it turns for the worse, and vice versa, for that matter. What's your biggest takeaway from this? My biggest takeaway is I have to not only have my hard set personal minimums, but I have to live by them in everything that I do. And I'll be your accountability partner with that if you will be my accountability partner with that as well. Anyways, I can't wait to read your comments down beneath this video. Hey, make sure you subscribe here to MzeroA.com, like us here on Facebook, wherever you are watching this, as we continue this Hindsight series looking back on aviation accidents and what we can learn from them. Have a blessed, outstanding, and abundant rest of your day. And most importantly, remember, the good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you.